On the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company. Corpus wetter forecasts in parts of the Dakotas, Minnesota, and northern Iowa this last weekend, along with the longer-term 6 to 10 and 8 to 14-day forecast for the Corn Belt area, tending to trend toward a more normal to above normal rainfall, where all the grain markets needed to turn seller, as new crop corn December lost 32, new crop November beans lost 29. Also, not helping the corn market on Friday morning was USDA's latest weekly export sales report, with only 3.3 million bushels of new export corn sales over the past week. Another cargo of U.S. milo was reportedly sold to the Communist Chinese, upping the total unshipped export milo commitments to 21.9 million bushels for the 22-23 crop year, along with 2.5 million bushels in crop year 23-24, which starts 9/1/23. On a day, corn futures were down 32. Ironically, corn futures closed down 38 cents on June the 23rd of last year. There were some positive news, though. The Ukrainian corn crop is deteriorating, and the European Union is talking about lifting GMO restrictions currently in place on corn imports so they can get enough grain to feed folks and livestock. Also, USDA's Illinois statisticians view the state's corn crop to be on the edge of disaster, particularly following Monday's drop of good to excellent crop conditions to only 36, which will likely drop further today. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland were open all weekend 7 to 7, and then 7 to 9 starting today. Timco Houston was open 7 to 5 this weekend and 7 to 5 again starting today. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite Sunday night. Sheep and goats come up first on Tuesday, cattle on Wednesday. Sean, is it going to be as good as it was last week?
Larry, I'm thinking somewhere between that 3,000 and 4,000 on the sheep and goat end. Hadn't heard of a whole lot over the weekend. We are headed into our last sale before holidays, so that could sometimes numbers might fluctuate a little bit. The cattle end, I'm thinking somewhere between that 7 and 1,000. We do know about 150 calves that will be coming that have been consigned, so sure ought to catch a few more of them. But we do not have any sales the week of 4th of July, so if you'll have anything, you're hearing this, you'll have anything you need to get in, be sure to get them in this week. We will not have any sales 4th of July week.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at meat moves from Friday as we examine the National Pork Carcass Cutout value, 86 higher at 97.36, though the rib primals were down about 10.66. Federal inspection of hog slaughter estimated to 2.372 million head through Saturday. That compares to 2.33 million last week and 2.312 million during the same week last year. USDA quoted wholesale boxes 46 lower in the choice and 384 lower in the select. That left the choice select spread near an all-time high of 34.05. USDA estimated the week's federal slaughter at 649,000 head through Saturday. That is 15,000 head above last week, but down 665,000 head during the same week last year. The monthly cattle on feed report showed June 1 cattle on feed inventory 11.552 million head. The May placements counted at 1.955 million head and 1.946 million head marketed in May, up 1.67%. Looks like Friday's cash, 184 in the western corn belt, 180 in the south. Neighbor, there's your meat moves from Friday. We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, is our Mason sale shaping up?
You bet, Larry. We had right over 500 head already on the yards this evening, about 50 cows and probably 10 or 12 bulls. We're kind of looking at 650, 700 head. We're still real warm down here. Maybe this will be our hopefully last week that we'll have these extremely hot temperatures and a lot of humidity and our heating index being pretty high also. So look for a good run tomorrow. The market's very good and everything. That we will have a sale this coming Thursday. Then the week of 4th of July will be shut down both locations, Larry, for the 4th of July holiday.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for this last Monday sale in Mason before that holiday.
You bet, Larry. Then give us a call. Larry, go 325-372-5159. Look forward to hearing from them.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, it's turning off a little bit warm, which it is normal for the summer, and we've got a lot of rain all through the month of May, so we've grown a tremendous amount of grass. And now that it's toasting a little bit, it's just got tremendous strength to it. And these cattle are just really putting on the tonnage and the weight. And they're nursing, and these calves are just doing so good. Conditions couldn't be better. I'll admit the heat is a little bit oppressive, but it'll pass soon enough. And next thing you know, it'll be August, and we'll be into the hurricane season. I want to remind your listeners that we have plenty of good bulls available for lease or sale of all the popular breeds. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5-foot American-made 133 T-Post went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir, sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how is Monday sale looking on Sunday night?
Larry, we got a little over 1,000 in. I imagine we'll have that 1,200-1,300 somewhere in that neighborhood. Got a bunch of good calves again, quality calves. There's 20 here and 20 there. Biggest bunch, I guess, would be about 35 or 40. A lot of onesie twosies. Got about 100, 125 cows. Mostly, we got a few to palpate. A few younger cows to palpate, but probably 20 of them. Otherwise, the rest of them are pretty much all packer cows. I've got 3 or 4 pairs, about it. Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for this last sale before the 4th of July holiday.
Yes, sir. You can catch us here at Sale Barn, 830-582-1561, 62. You can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
We appreciate you, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends, Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil fill pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how was the Friday sale?
We got along real good, Larry. We had a set of those weaned heifers weighing around that 700. They brought some good money. We had a set of good black bull calves and heifers mixed. They brought good money. And I had 80 of those light calves off heifers
They're mostly black and red, and they just topped the market. And we had a set of brindle bull calves that topped the market also. So we had a good sale Friday. I thought it was real good.
Good. Now, as you move toward this Friday, what do you see headed our way?
Yeah, I know of a set of Charolais calves coming. There'll probably be about 50 to 60 of them. They're going to be pretty large, and they're going to be good. They're going to be cut steers and heifers mixed. I know they're coming, and I know another set of light calves coming off heifers. So I imagine we'll have a pretty good run again Friday.
All right. Will we sell that July the 4th week?
No, sir. We will be closed July the 7th, I believe that is. We'll have a sale this week, this Friday, and then we won't have one the following Friday, sir.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Rodney Butler.
Yeah, if y'all need your cattle marketed, call me at 361-358-1727 or call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor. We're on the line with Holly Mutt-Smith, owner of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreages. Holly, you've got a question for South Texas ranch owners, don't you?
I sure do, Larry. I've been searching high and low, and I've talked to many ranch brokers, but I'm coming up short.
What's the problem, Holly?
A lot of farm and ranch websites are outdated. A lot of brokers don't return calls or update listings, and I've got buyers ready to find their perfect Texas ranch.
Don't all agents put those properties online?
Many do, but the problem is these properties aren't always updated if they sell or are taken off market. So what does that do? It wastes a lot of people's time. Right now, we have buyers ready to go for properties in a lot of Texas counties. Today, I want your listeners who have considered selling their large acreage ranches in McMullen, Atascosa, Live Oak, Duval, LaSalle, Wilson, Frio, and Medina counties to give me a call. If you're thinking of selling your ranch, we've got buyers ready to take a tour. And here's where we're at with this. If you list your property with us, you will get the service you deserve. Not all ranch agents are created equal, and I'll tell you what, I am tired of watching sellers get cut rate service.
Holly, how can they reach you?
They can call me directly at 210-827-6271, and I give you my word, I will call you back. Or they can visit www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how's the sale shaping up?
I got a pretty good sale tomorrow, Larry. Probably around 1,300, looks like. Hot weather and everything, but got some really good calves. Got 2 strings of really good Brangus calves, about 100 steers off of one place, just a handful of heifers. He kept most of the heifers, but they are steers. They're kind of weighing 550 to 750, I guess. A really good set. Another set of 100 Brangus calves, about 65 of those were steers. And then there was a few heifers with them. Also really good quality. A couple sets of Charolais Cross calves, really good quality as well. So calves out of it looks really good for tomorrow. Cows, probably about 200 total cows. Not many stocker cows this week. A handful of palpators and a handful of pairs. Just mostly packer cows for tomorrow. But I think we'll end up with around 1,300.
At Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers, Monday sale. Riley, we won't be selling 4th of July week.
We will be closed next Monday, July 3rd. We will be closed, and we'll be back open on July 10th.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is a office. LiveOakLivestock.com is a web.
We appreciate it, Riley. We'll talk to you after the sale.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you. Bye-bye. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how's the sale shaping up?
I got a pretty good sale tomorrow, Larry. Probably around 1,300, looks like. Hot weather and everything, but got some really good calves. Got 2 strings of really good Brangus calves, about 100 steers off of one place, just a handful of heifers. He kept most of the heifers, but they are steers. They're kind of weighing 550 to 750, I guess. A really good set. Another set of 100 Brangus calves, about 65 of those were steers. And then there was a few heifers with them. Also really good quality. A couple sets of Charolais Cross calves, really good quality as well. So calves out of it looks really good for tomorrow. Cows, probably about 200 total cows. Not many stocker cows this week. A handful of palpators and a handful of pairs. Just mostly packer cows for tomorrow. But I think we'll end up with around 1,300.
At Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers, Monday sale. Riley, we won't be selling 4th of July week.
We will be closed next Monday, July 3rd. We will be closed, and we'll be back open on July 10th.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is a office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it, Riley. We'll talk to you after the sale.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a shotgun look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1202, yellow corn to Corpus 564 3/4, Houston wheat 859, Houston beans 1240, Texas cotton 1188 bales at 73.12. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. Thanks for listening.